All right, we got to interrupt that weather report for the live news conference right now. This is San Francisco's Superintendent, Dr. Maria Su.
Kids back into school. This is a monumental moment, and in partnership with the United Educators of San Francisco. This agreement will help us recruit talented educators to work in San Francisco in our public schools. And it will help us retain our dedicated staff that serves our classroom each and every day. This deal will provide raises for our educators and our paraeducators who are in the classroom providing supports to our students. It will expand dedicated supports for our special education staff who are working hard every day to support our children with disabilities. It will allow our security aides who take care of our schools to become full-time staff so that they are eligible for benefits and supports that they deserve. And it will provide fully funded family health care for all of our educators. Because when we talk about supporting families, we know that it's not just the families of those who go to school every day. It is also the families of those who work in our schools. Too many people are struggling right now in our increasingly unaffordable Bay Area. That is not something that we as a school district can solve alone. We cannot bring down the cost of housing or the price of groceries, but we can do our part to honor our educators and staff and their families. I also want to be clear about our path to fiscal stability. We stretched our resources to the limit to get this agreement done. We still have a long way ahead of us where difficult choices remain. So while we have a deal today, we still need more support in the future. Over the last week, there have been many disagreements between the district and UESF, but one thing we fully agree on is that California must change how it funds our local public schools. I have joined superintendents across the state, and UESF has joined unions across the state. We all need to come together now and go to Sacramento together to make sure that we advocate for the funding that our schools, our students need and deserve. I want to thank our SFUSD bargaining team who have been at the table for months and who have been with me here for many, many hours over the last week. I also want to thank UESF's president, Cassandra Curiel, and her entire bargaining team for staying with us at the table to get this agreement done. I want to thank the San Francisco Board of Education for their partnership. And I want to thank Mayor Daniel Lurie for his leadership throughout this entire process. And I want to thank our community partners, city leaders, faith-based leaders for stepping up to support our students and families during school closures. Throughout the strike week, SFUSD remained focused on student safety, their continued learning, and access to wellness supports. I want to take a moment to express my deep gratitude to all the staff and all of our partners for supporting our students and families during this really difficult week. We activated an emergency operations center to coordinate a district-wide response. Students continued learning through independent study packets and had access to meals and childcare and critical support. In partnership with the Department of Children, Youth, and Their Families, the San Francisco Public Library, San Francisco Rec and Parks Department, we ensured students could access food, books, and safe spaces. We also launched a joint information center to provide clear, timely, and transparent communications to families, staff, students, and the public. Today, SFUSD schools and administrative offices will reopen to all staff as a transition day, and all employees should return to their assigned work sites. SFUSD schools are still closed to students today. However, please remember, we are also closed on President's Day, Monday, February 16th, and Lunar New Year Day, Tuesday, February 17th. SFUSD will resume normal operations on Wednesday, February 18th, and schools will be open to all 49,000 students that Wednesday. And finally, I want to extend my heartfelt and sincere appreciation to our San Francisco public school students and families. You are why we all work this hard. I know that this has been a really difficult week, and I cannot wait to welcome all of our students, all of our families back to school on Wednesday, February 18th. Thank you.
Superintendent, the union was very happy with what they got, but you were staring at a $100 million budget deficit. Are we talking about down the road budget cuts, layoffs, school closures? Are we talking about that? And they did say if it does happen, it's on you and not them.
As I've shared many times, trying to get a deal with our labor partners meant both making sure that we provide and honor our educators while continuing to stay fiscally responsible. So as we were negotiating with our partners, we made sure that we were within the limits that we had set for ourselves.
So the answer is no layoffs or school closures, as far as you can see.
That has always been on the table.
Brad, the union says that you agreed to dip into reserves to pay for part of this. Is that true?
That's correct.
Brad.
I was going to see that last proposal that we heard of, the 75% of Kaiser. Do we know annually now what you guys have to cover each year to get to that fully funded? And is it all coming from the reserve fund?
So for healthcare, and honestly, this is truly monumentous. For the first time in our school district's history, we are providing full family health benefits to our educators starting January 1st of 2027. And we're going to do a smaller percentage for families and dependents plus one starting July 1st of 2026. This is historic. This is how we continue to value not only our students, but also our educators. And this is how we are creative in using restricted sources, because we are using a special parcel tax to be able to fund those health benefits.
Katie and then Matt.
So the fully funded healthcare, this has been the union's kind of top request throughout the negotiations. It's something that the district has said previously was just not feasible. What changed? Why wait this long to make that offer?
It required us to review the terms of the restricted source and negotiating with our partners. So in order for us to be able to get to fully funded family health benefits at the Kaiser level, we will be able to do that on January 1st of 2027. However, we will be helping families experience the relief sooner by having a smaller portion of coverage of the premium starting July 1st of 2026.
Max and then Matt and then Taylor.
Morning, Superintendent. What will the district be doing to make up for the 5 lost school days during the strike?
That is something that we are working through with our labor partners right now.
Max and then Taylor.
That was my question, too. Will it be extended by a week at the end of the year?
We still have to talk to UESF about that, and we would have to talk to our California Department of Education about it.
Taylor and then John.
Dr. Su, has the CDE signed off on this agreement? And if not, are you worried or whether or not they will? What's the process for that look like? Is there a chance that they would send it back to the bargaining table? Those are 4 questions.
Yep. So the first part is what happens after this? So we got to a tentative agreement with our partners early this morning at 5:30. We signed. And so now what has to happen is that the UESF has to go back to its members and ratify that tentative agreement. So it has to go through a process where all of its members need to vote on it. Once that happens, they then give us the ratified document that says, yes, all of our members agree to these terms. Then my fiscal team will start putting the numbers together and create and essentially fill out a financial form that's called AB 1200, something that a lot of folks keep hearing about nowadays. So once we certify the AB 1200, and we do that with the California Department of Education fiscal advisors, we then bring that and present that to the Board of Education for approval.
John.
Leaves for AP program and sabbaticals were part of the discussions. How was that resolved?
So we're really grateful to UESF for understanding the financial constraints that we are in, and UESF was able to agree to a pause of sabbaticals.
How about AP?
We agreed to continue the AP benefits.
Marina and then Brad and then Ginger.
Critics are saying that this could have been solved earlier, especially during the mediation period. Why wasn't the district reading for proposals and looking into what reserves could be spent from October until the strike started in February?
So we've been in negotiations with UESF for 11 months, and you all have talked about that. And through those 11 months, we have agreed on a number of terms. And we actually, throughout this past week, we keep making agreements and achieving and reaching agreements on many of those terms. It's just the cadence of negotiation. So we ended up with the most difficult parts of the contract, which are the financial parts. And that required a lot of conversations, a lot of giving here, pulling here, and it required us to look deep into all of the different reserves that we have, looking at all of our restricted sources, and making sure that we continue to manage negotiations, both continuing to honor our educators while making sure that we were remaining fiscally responsible.
Brad and then Ginger.
Again, we don't know how much of the percentage is coming from the reserve fund, but is that sustainable? Because obviously, once something gets agreed upon, it's hard to go back from this. So can you kind of shed some light
So the contract that we have, well, this tentative agreement with UESF is for 2 years. It is for this current year and for next year.
Ginger? So sorry, I just really want to make sure I understand, because earlier this week, when we talked about the $400 million in reserves, there was kind of a clarification that it was a fund balance, and so is that the reserves that we're talking about, is funding the healthcare and the healthcare benefits? And then just one other quick question. I know that there were some picket lines outside your home yesterday. Did this kind of like the strike ever get to a point where you felt like it was pointed more personally?
So for the reserve, which it's really not so there's two, it's quite complicated, and it's very technical. So what we've been hearing in the, in all different places is that there's this $400 million of leftover funds or unspent funds. Well, that's a combination of different types of money. And part of that money are truly monies that's left on the table because we have not been able to fully spend those dollars because they are called restricted sources. So for example, we get money to buy books, and it's a curriculum grant. Now, we can only use those dollars to buy curriculum. It does look as if it's part of these unallocated, unused dollars, but it's not. It's sitting there so that for next school year, we have the money to then buy books. So it gets lumped together and it gets very confusing. So what we're trying to do is create better operation efficiencies so that we can show line item by line item what these dollars are for. The first start to doing that was to create a real reserve within the district called Fund 17, where we moved $111 million of the fund balance into Fund 17 as a reserve. And we had said we wanted to dedicate those dollars for situations of great emergency. And through this process, after consulting with our board, we agreed that we should dip into Fund 17, which is the reserve, to help pay for this tentative agreement.
Veronica and then Alan.
You mentioned about the dollars that come from Sacramento and voicing concern not only for your district but others and how you get that money. What are the changes you are asking for from the state and how you receive that?
Yes, so right now, the school district, San Francisco, but many school districts within the state of California gets funding through a formula. It's called the local control funding formula. And that formula is calculated based on average daily attendance, meaning the number of students who attend school that day. That's where we get money from. My request, and the request of many large urban school district superintendents, is for us to change that formula from average daily attendance, which are the number of students who attend that day, to the total number of students, period. Because a student who doesn't show up that day doesn't mean that we do not need to pay for a teacher that day. Doesn't mean that we do not need to have the social worker there that day or the custodian there that day. We still do. And so therefore, the formula needs to reflect the number of students that we have in total, as opposed to the number of students that we have that day. The other request that I've made is for the state to consider a change in the way we calculate poverty in large urban cities, because our poverty level in San Francisco is very, very different from some of our neighboring cities and towns. And so we're asking for a different way to calculate that so that we can ensure that we recoup some of those dollars that our students deserve. And so we're asking the state to make that change as well.
Allie, you're my last question, then Laura and I will stay in follow-ups, but the superintendent has to go after
You
Allie.
mentioned that special partial tax is going to help pay for the healthcare component. What's the estimated yearly cost to the district of 100% healthcare coverage for members and their families?
I'll get you that information later.